Welcome back to another episode of Easy Listening Podcast, where learning English is as enjoyable as your favorite playlist. Whether you're a beginner or looking to polish your skills, our podcast is designed to make language learning accessible, engaging, and fun. I am your honest host, Alex, and as always, with my co-host, Julie.
Hey everyone, I am Julie. Each episode features relaxed conversations, interesting topics, and practical vocabulary that you can use in everyday life. We believe that the best way to learn is through listening, so we keep our discussions light and entertaining, allowing you to absorb the language naturally. Today, we're diving into our daily routines, sharing everything from our morning rituals to our evening wind downs. It's a peek behind the curtain of our lives.
Absolutely, Julie. It's fascinating how our routines can be both comforting and chaotic at the same time. They're like the backbone of our daily existence, providing structure and a sense of normalcy, especially in today's fast-paced world.
Right? And what's even more interesting is how our routines can vary so much from one person to another. Some people thrive on a strict schedule, while others prefer a more spontaneous approach. It's all about finding what works best for you.
Exactly. And today, we're going to share our own daily routines, what we do in the morning to start our day, how we manage our time throughout the day, and what we do to wind down in the evening. We'll also touch on the little rituals that keep us grounded and motivated.
Plus, we'll be discussing some of the challenges we face in sticking to our routines and how we adapt when life throws us curveball. Because let's be honest, no routine is perfect, and sometimes we have to get a little creative.
And we want to hear from you, our listeners. We'll be sharing some of your daily routine tips and tricks later in the episode, so make sure to stick around for that. We love hearing how you all navigate your days. We also provide a PDF file for our today's podcast about daily routines, packed with useful vocabulary and verbs you'll need when talking about your daily activities. So don't forget to download it to level up your English.
So, whether you're sipping your morning coffee, commuting to work, or just taking a break, we hope you'll find some inspiration in our conversation today.
Let's start with the morning.
So Alex, what time do you usually wake up?
I'm an early bird. I usually wake up by 6 a.m. I love the quiet of the morning. How about you?
I aim for 6:30 a.m., but let's be real. Sometimes it's more like 6:45. I'm not a natural morning person, but I found some tricks to make it easier.
What's your first move when you wake up?
I try to avoid my phone for the first 30 minutes. Instead, I'll drink a glass of water and do some light stretching. It helps wake me up without the shock of a screen.
That's a great idea. I usually start my day with a quick meditation session, just 10 minutes to clear my mind and set my intentions for the day.
I love that. I've been meaning to incorporate meditation into my routine. After stretching, I usually head to the kitchen for breakfast. What's your go-to morning meal?
I'm all about oatmeal topped with fruits and nuts. It keeps me full and energized. What about you?
I'm a smoothie person. I blend up spinach, banana, and some protein powder. It's quick and gives me a good boost.
Sounds delicious. After breakfast, do you have any other morning rituals?
Yes, I like to take a few minutes to plan my day. I'll jot down my top 3 priorities in my planner. It helps me stay focused.
That's smart. I do something similar. I also like to review my calendar to see what meetings or deadlines I have coming up.
Once we're through the morning, what does your midday look like?
I usually dive into work around 8:30 a.m. I'm a big fan of the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. It keeps me productive.
That's a great method. I tend to work in longer stretches, but I make sure to take breaks to stretch and walk around. I find it helps clear my mind.
Definitely. And what about lunch? Do you have a favorite spot or meal?
I love making a big salad with whatever veggies I have on hand. It's healthy and refreshing. Sometimes I'll treat myself to a local cafe if I need a change of scenery.
That's good. I'm a creature of habit. I usually pack a sandwich or leftovers, but I do enjoy a good lunch out with friends once in a while.
After lunch, how do you keep your energy up for the rest of the day?
I like to switch tasks if I'm feeling sluggish. If I've been on the computer for a while, I'll switch to something more hands-on, like brainstorming or planning.
That's a good strategy. I also like to listen to music or a podcast while I work in the afternoon. It keeps me motivated.
Speaking of podcasts, what's your favorite genre to listen to while you work?
I love listening to English and personal development podcasts. They keep me engaged without being too distracting.
Nice. I'm more into tech and science podcasts. They really get my brain going.
As the workday winds down, I usually wrap up around 5 p.m. I like to take a few minutes to review what I accomplished and set my goals for the next day.
Same here. I find it helps me transition from work mode to home mode. What do you do after work?
I try to get some exercise in, whether it's a run, yoga, or a dance class. It's a great way to decompress.
I'm a gym goer myself. I love hitting the weights or going for a swim. It's my time to clear my head.
After a workout, what's your evening routine like?
I usually cook dinner around 7 p.m. I love experimenting with new recipes. Cooking is a creative outlet for me.
That sounds fun. I'm more of a meal prep person. I'll cook in batches on Sundays to make weeknight dinners easier.
Smart. What's your favorite meal prep dish?
I love making quinoa bowls with roasted veggies and chickpeas. It's healthy and versatile.
Yummy. After dinner, do you have any wind-down rituals?
I like to read or watch a show. It helps me relax before bed. What about you?
I'm a big fan of journaling. I'll write down my thoughts from the day and things I'm grateful for. It really helps me unwind.
That's a lovely practice. I should try that. What time do you usually hit the sack?
I aim for 10:30 p.m., but it can be later if I'm engrossed in a book. How about you?
I try to be in bed by 11 p.m. I need my beauty sleep. Let's look at some words related to daily routines. Routine. Definition. A set sequence of actions regularly followed. Example. My morning routine includes stretching and having breakfast. Meditation. Definition. A practice of focusing the mind to achieve mental clarity and emotional calmness. Example. I start my day with 10 minutes of meditation to clear my mind. Productivity. Definition. The effectiveness of productive effort, often measured in terms of output per unit of input. Example. Using the Pomodoro technique helps increase my productivity at work. Meal prep. Definition. The process of preparing meals in advance to save time and ensure healthy eating. Example. I do meal prep on Sundays to make weeknight dinners easier.
Wind down. Definition. To gradually relax and prepare for rest after a busy day. Example. I like to read before bed to help me wind down. Prioritize. Definition. To arrange or deal with in order of importance. Example. I write down my top 3 priorities for the day to stay focused. Exercise. Definition. Physical activity performed to improve health and fitness. Example. I try to get some exercise in after work, whether it's a run or yoga. Journaling. Definition. The practice of writing down thoughts, experiences, or reflections. Example. I find journaling helps me process my day and express gratitude.
And that wraps up our discussion on daily routines. We hope you found some inspiration and practical tips to enhance your own routine.
Absolutely. Remember, establishing a daily routine can really set the tone for your day and help you achieve your goals.
If you want to dive deeper into the strategies we discussed, don't forget to download the PDF we've created. It includes a summary of our key points, along with some additional resources and templates to help you craft your perfect routine.
You can find the download link in the show notes below. We'd love to hear how your routines evolve, so feel free to share your experiences with us.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, stay productive and take care.